tie the mast back onto the balcony where it was before, and hopefully we'll be back to everything.
All right. Well, you're doing good so far there, Chris. So let us know how that works out. All right. Before I do another call out, just want to remind everyone that I am streaming the net on YouTube. Just put in my call, VA3CJZ, in the search, and you can find tonight's net live streaming right now. I'd like to say hello to Guy from Ottawa. Bonsoir, Guy. Comment ça va? And I wonder if anybody else that speaks French there. Where's Al? Well, let's see who else is out there that would like to check into the Thursday night net. Please come now.
Tabernac, Victor Alpha 3, India, Mike Whiskey.
Oh, you only know the easy words there, Mac. But well put and good timing. All right. Well, so far I've only got Chris, WPG, and Larry, LVI, who's checked in, and of course Guy on YouTube. So come on in, and if you feel like taking over, by all means, go right ahead.
Oh, well, I think we can play off each other. Anyways, I certainly appreciate you opening the net. Yeah, the traffic situation was unexpected. And, I was making such good time coming through the back roads. So, as usual, my ritual before I leave Guelph is to check Google Maps and make sure that there's no unexpected obstructions. So, again, thanks to Larry for sending me a text message alluding to traffic tie-up on the number 6 to 403 on-ramp. A sign on the on-ramp says, closed until midnight. And usually when they close something for an extended period of time, it's because they're investigating a fatality, and that's bad news. Anyways, they don't call it the killer highway for nothing. I'm sure it's taken its fair share of people over the years. So, whenever there's something like that occurs, I usually take the back roads down through Cambridge, Flamborough, and then into Copetown, and then back on the 403, the part that comes in from Brantford, from 52 to the Meadowlands, right? But that stretch of 403 is also prone to late evening traffic tie-ups. It merges with the Highway 6 extension that goes out towards Caledonia, and there's just a whole lot of things going on. So anyways, like I said, I was making great time until I hit that traffic snarl there. Probably too good a time, but I'll never admit that in a court of law. Anyways, it's Thursday, and tomorrow's already Friday. My goodness, how this week has just flown by. The stat holiday Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday traveling, Thursday this was a blur. Tomorrow's Friday, and then we're into the weekend, and I just can't believe it. Anyways, Chuck, got you with an S9 up the hill. Good job there. And Chris with full power was about 10 over. So his radio and antenna setup is all coming back together. I trust he's getting everything organized with his new balcony and such. I came in just as you were finishing up with Larry, and I didn't hear. Did he come back with a return, like a final 7.3s when you said goodbye to him?
Yes, he did. But I think I said another comment there at the end, but he never returned after. I think that's what you caught there. So yeah, you know what? I agree. August seems to fly by for me. Pretty much every year. It seems like once you cross that threshold and start the first week of August, it just the rest of it just flies right by. But anyways, yeah, I have you at a 10 over S9. Good job there. And so, I was listening, as you know, to the ZOE repeater before you came on there and asked me to start up the net. And impersonating me. And so I was just sitting there quietly, and I was laughing my you-know-what off. And the guy was saying, yeah, I'm a VA3CJZ. Oh, joke. I was howling.
Oh, our favorite lid. Okay, yeah. I heard MKX, I think, is the call sign. He's our fox hunter, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully they've got a good trace on him this time, and hopefully we can put the pinch on the young lad, straighten out his ways. If people just realized how easy it is to go ahead and get legal, get your license, and then you can behave like a normal human being instead of being a nuisance and a lot of other things that we can't say on the radio.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's just people not wanting to put a little bit of time in and just some laziness, that's all. Anyways, Mac, I'll pass it back to you to do a call out if you like, and I'd like to welcome Bob from St. Louis, Missouri. Good evening, Bob, our neighbor south of the border. Welcome to our net. And how's the weather in Missouri? Currently, what is it, about 76 degrees here in Hamilton, Ontario, right here at the western tip of Lake Ontario. Thanks for joining us, Bob. Let's send it over to Max, see who he can pick up.
All right. Well, stick around, Chuck. I'll come back to you, and you got to put in a plug for. Oh, wait a minute. That's Larry that's got to put in a plug. I'm really messed up. That was the plug for last night's net. Never mind. I forgot to say thank you for an exemplary job, as usual, for the AREG net last night. Anyways, without further ado, let's see if we got anybody else waiting in the wings to say hello. It's Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey and VA3 CJZ standing by to take your call. Go ahead. Not even the crickets have call signs. Wow, I really scared people away, Chuck. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, this is a good chance to remind everybody that tomorrow is Friday, and at 8 p.m., VE3LBI, our friend Larry on the East Mountain, will be kicking off the Friday night ZOE Rag Chew on the ZOE repeater 443.075. And maybe we'll be sneaky and put a tone on the repeater. Hi, hi.
Yeah, I think people just forget that we're on Simplex on Thursdays, because I heard Al on the ZOE there before you came in, and he commented on the lid, and that's the only time I heard him. So, yeah, he must have forgot about us.
Yeah, but typically he moves back and forth, and then eventually, when he doesn't hear anything on the repeater, he scratches his head and looks at his watch or whatever, and it reminds him that it's Thursday. Sometimes I think people just forget what day of the week it is, and I'll tell you, I'm all messed up this week because of the short days and the travel and all the rest of that stuff. So I'm a little discombobulated myself. Anyways, it's all good. It's all good. By this time tomorrow night, I'll have a cold beverage in my hand, and we'll be looking forward to the weekend. Speaking of weather, I did hear that things are going to get steamy over the weekend. Perhaps temperatures up in the high 30s, humidex into the low 40s, and I'm thankful for it. So it's not February. If you want to cool off, give yourself a spritz. And yeah. Anyways, let's give it another call here. Let's see if there's we woke anybody up. Come on in and say hi on Simplex. This is the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, and this is Victor Alpha 3 and Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey and VA3 CJZ. Standing by for your check-in. Well, I guess that's it it then, Chuck. Thank you so much for opening the net and taking all the check-ins. And I'm terribly sorry for scaring everybody else away. Anyways, we'll be back here tomorrow night, and I'll hang around and listen for another 5 or 6 minutes, see if we have any latecomers. But thanks again for streaming and kicking off the net. I certainly appreciate it.
All right, Mac, it was my pleasure. And I know the nets on Thursdays don't usually last very long. And so now I'm going to head out and give the back lawn a little trim and get the garbage ready, because I don't have to do it on A-reg this week. So it's nice. I can put it out before the raccoons come out. So anyways, yeah, anytime, Mac. And I guess we'll see you streaming the net for Larry tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So very good then. Have a good one, Mac. I'll be QRT after your final. And good night to everyone on YouTube who checked in. Much appreciated. It's a really short net tonight, but it's summertime, and that's to be expected. People are enjoying the outdoors while they can. So, all right, Mac. So Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, over to VA3IMW.
Okay, very good. And yes, I'll be streaming the net tomorrow night for Larry, and we'll kick that off at 8 p.m. All right, 7-3s, one and all. That brings the Lake Ontario Radio Club Thursday evening Simplex net to a close, and we'll turn this frequency, 446.125, back to normal amateur use. I'll be sticking around and monitoring for a few minutes, and then I'll QSY over to the ZOE repeater. 7-3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.